changing his damn name, making it hard to keep track of him. Alright, looks like we're ready to go. Everybody's here. First players are in position. OCE Rev2 Netplay tournament number 99. I can't talk already. Good start. Viking versus Leo. I think this is Killy's first time on stream, so we're starting off with a round start with red IK. Not the best way to spend your bar, but let's see how Killy can respond here. As Mr. Hollywood is now playing Lily without a bar of meter, which is not quite ideal. A lot of counter hits though, these overheads very quickly adding it. Tries to command dash out of the corner, manages to reverse the positioning. But Hollywood is absolutely terrified of this back turn Leo, and this is why that shield can pull out any button you attempt to press, and boy does it feel bad getting hit by that. Missing a couple of conversions here, but that's okay. Still making use of these plus frames. That's a good frame trap, forces the burst out. Gets a huge launcher there. Unfortunately they're missing the conversion once again. Good IB on the 5H, but does not OS that throw correctly. Gonna get caught there. Tries to 5D the projectile, not gonna work out too well there. Yeah, that's the day one Leo pressure starter. Double wrecker into just mash some buttons. Alright, first round goes to Hollywood. Hopefully Killy's just warming up here, gonna be able to get over those stream set nerves and get themselves back in that mindset. That tournament mindset. Alright, round start, DP, whiff, there we go. Gets some knockdown this time, that's what we want to see. Killy showing off those nice biking combos, nice conversions. Knockdown in the corner here, gonna be able to convert into the dust loops off that throw. Unfortunately misses the second one, just a little bit too late on that, but great wake up at Asami there, gonna get a lot of damage off of this. Misses the jump as throw unfortunately, but falls with the button, connects it. Hollywood landing the hit there, that slight delay on the 5H, catching Killy off guard, and that 5H cross up as well. Maybe not completely intentional, but it works out pretty well, and yet the super gonna catch Hollywood pressing something there. Gun YRC, who the hell gave Biken a gun anyway? Just the 5k poke though, counter hit gonna give him that nice little extra bit of damage that he needs to close out the round. Alright, good IB on this Dasami, but still able to hold that pressure there, not pressing any buttons a little bit too risky for us. There's good block there out of the command dash, not going to get caught by that close slash. Right, getting eaten up by this overhead right now, this time the low counter hit connecting. Poor Killy, maybe not aware of the throw invuln properties on Leo's back turn normals. Ooh. Big whiff there, but not much of a punish. Manages to whiff an entire button, still get the pickup, doesn't jump cancel out of it though. Shields the bullet, throws it right back at him, getting ready to throw out the Star Whirlwind, I'm sure. Never mind, just the shield. No conversion off of that though. Once again, a big counter hit, but a missed conversion. Anti-air 5H are doing a whole lot of work for Mr. Hollywood right now, as Killy's approaching very carefully, definitely afraid of this monkey man standing against him. Oh, into the command throw. Nobody has ever seen that before. Nobody knows what the hell to do. Alright, first wrecker on block into super is a bold move, but it works out for him. Halo would get to take the first game there. Yeah, that was a smart move for sure. And we got that random song selection coming in clutch. Back into game 2 now. Early anti-air coming out, gonna get the knockdown there, easy conversion into that jump D. Just gets the pressure start of the game, but that is very punishable, and Halo is going to take full advantage of that. Slightly misspaces that Tatami there, not getting to beat out the projectile, but once again just command dash into this uppercut right now is doing a whole lot of damage to Halowood. Gets the gun counter hit, but not able to capitalize in time at the cross up on that 6 raid, catching poor Killy completely off guard on the double dash through all of these resets, adding an extra metric ton of damage. There it is, the stun, gonna get a quick reset there for the kill, and Halowood is now 1 round away. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames on my end. Moose, might be yours. Drop the combo, don't matter, brain too big. That's it. Round start DP, once again not working out. Nice little punish there, getting a bit of damage on the board, getting a knockdown. Knockdowns are pretty good in this game, pretty good in a lot of games really. Just gonna start whipping the shield now, and times the last one there perfectly. Gets his Oki started here, both of them parrying at the exact same time there, but Halowood gonna come out on top here, using his RC for a bit of an extra conversion, but not getting a whole lot of damage off of that. Dust Leaps coming into play, unfortunately pretty difficult to do against some of the heavier characters in this game. And you can see Achilles definitely struggling a little bit to convert against Leo. Just throws out that meaty beam to keep the Viking in check there. Takes the plus frames, tries to cash in, but Halowood shows enough patience not to get caught there, but no patience for the rest of the round as he gets counter hit immediately, pressing buttons on hit, and that'll give Killy another round. Ooh, that's a big counter hit to start the round with, but he doesn't convert correctly, giving Halowood Killy another chance, but all these shields just working out so well for him there. Doesn't even dash up for his Oki once again. The recovery on that held Azami a little bit longer than the shield recovery, and that is not good news for Killy. That's an OTG super hit, that's not going to do much. Halowood throwing away a whole lot of bar there, and finally a good punish on that shield. That's what we want to be seeing. Miss times the tatami immediately. Good parry though, gonna get a jump D knockdown here. Just throws a gun at him. Halowood getting hit there, taking that extra bit of damage, but Killy a little too reserved on that jump in. And Halowood punishes him immediately for it. That 5k straight away on wake up. Gonna push him through into the winners round 2. Alright, so next match will be Arabius versus Fake Specialist, I believe. So we'll wait for those two to hop into the lobby whenever they're ready to play. Arabius swapping off the Alpha ult, it looks like. Gonna be trying something else this time round. ID Tatami is pretty hard, man. Alright, just no fear whatsoever. No holds barred is what I should say. Straight onto the Axel.
Axel versus L-Fel. Get ready to Heaven or Hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Fake Specialist landing a couple of early hits here, but Arabius immediately firing back with that DP, trying to catch him with the Sparrow Hawk, but Fake Specialist is ready to FD that out. Sniper pressure from full screen. Elfelt having a lot more pressure than you think she should at that kind of distance. Either way, has Arabius knockdown in the corner now, but he still has access to burst. Good anti-air with the Pine Berry there, forcing him to find another way out. He's now finally starting to push Fake Specialist back. It lands the Sparrow Hawk hit. That is a good chunk of damage, but the Sniper definitely going to be able to win at that kind of distance. Counter hit, running full screen to start the pressure, and Arabius uses his burst to get out there, looking to win this round right now. Another Sparrow Hawk hit, but there's not enough damage to secure the round, but just straight away, Sparrow Hawk immediately RSUs to get another one, but drops it straight away. Bazooka from full screen, maybe not the smartest choice, and Arabius gets in and gets the kill. A lot of Sparrow Hawk coming out here. Arabius confident that he can out-mind game Fake Specialist and just get the timing he needs to land those hits. 2P not going to be able to convert into that ransom there. Could have committed to a 2H for a little bit more damage, but I don't think he's too concerned there. Fake Specialist trying to backdash the Sparrow Hawk. That's an interesting answer. Just a hit there, pulls the Pine Berry, but gets hit in return. Very dangerous if you pull that Pine Berry in that kind of situation. Command throw though, coming out. Ruby's gonna taunt on him a little bit. Quick flex, tries to bait the burst, but Fake Specialist is holding onto it with deal life there. Wake up super, not gonna work out for him, and Arabius will take game 1. Hey Marjo.
Heaven or Hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Round start parry has probably just enough active frames to connect with that 6H there, I think it was. Gets a clean anti-air hit there, a little late on the conversion, but still, Fake Specialist not taking out of it in time, so Arubius gets to rake in all of that damage, 70% gone, and even more as the Sparrowhawk slowly chips away. That poor Fake Specialist helper. He has no meter left at FD, so that jump forward was very risky. Arubius trying to parry this 5D there, but it doesn't quite work out for him as he is just out of range. Fake Specialist misjudging his spacing a little bit, or maybe it was some kind of god brain read that none of us could ever imagine doing in our lives. You never know really, right? Good conversion off that fast touch counter hit, great confirm as well. Once again, a wake up DP from Arubius, not wanting to get stuck blocking against his character for even a second it feels like. Block on the 5D and then he takes his turn back immediately making me eat my words. Sparrowhawk connects once again. Good amount of damage for how little effort he's putting into it, and his Fake Specialist is just struggling to find a way to approach right now. RRC for a little bit more damage, probably not really worth it, and the Bazooka comes out, forces Arubius to block, and that 5k hitting from so far away. Arubius not expecting to get clipped by a low there. Tries to extend the pressure off the Pineberry, but Arubius manages to take advantage. No punish on the burst, but things are looking dire for Fake Specialist right now. Yeah, the bridle slightly misspaced there, not quite close enough to get the plus frames. Sorry, not quite shallow enough to get the plus frames, and Arubius will take that set 2-0. Tournament's moving pretty fast so far, so next up we'll have Render versus Decoy V-Dream. Where is Render? Yeah, so while we wait for Render to hop in, I guess I can announce that I will be putting a $100 pop bonus into Guilty Gear Xrd Rev2 Netplay Tournament number 100. So, top 3 finishers will get a payout from my wallet, and it will be a momentous event compared to the other ones we've been running so far. So I'll put out an official announcement in the Guilty Gear channel once this is done, but yeah, there's going to be some money on the line this time around.
We've got a newcomer.
Hopefully it'll draw in a few more participants, people will get serious, no more of those sub-characters floating around. And yeah, it should be good fun. I don't know, there's been some more competition around these days. Moose made top 2 last week, that's unprecedented, you never know what's going to happen. You'll also have to be a bit stricter about connections, so I'll explain that a bit more on the day, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright, Decoy V-Dream, third match of the night against Render here, taking out of that Gamma Blade in time to land a hit for himself, gets a knockdown, not able to get much Oki off that hit though, and Render immediately coming out with that DP. Great jump back air to air there from Decoy, doing an amazing job of shutting down Render's air options, and that is a hell of an air throw, but yeah, just a little too close on wake up, and Render's immediately ready to punish that with a throw. The Wrecker, stagger pressure coming out now. Good IBs from Decoy, he's been working on this, you can tell. Still struggling to find a way out of the corner, but the 5p anti-air nearly gets the full conversion there. That was pretty damn close to being pretty damn nice. And both players still holding onto their burst, even on these glass... Yeah, there we go, finally. I was going to say glass cannon characters. A little bit out of range for that sweep, unfortunately, but another 5p anti-air. Decoy is making it look easy right now, just cutting off Render's approach options, his escape options, but that is a big counter hit there. Going to be unfortunate news for V-Dream here as he does get caught by the command throw. Tries to jump out there, doesn't work out too well, but he does manage to land and connect that throw. ID to reset pressure, that jump edge doing a great job of sticking Render in place, but once again that 2D coming out and Decoy is just not ready for it.
Turn up the heat.
Back to the neutral now. Decoy nearly having that burst back. A 1T left on the bar. Just gets his own pressure going, just keeping it very safe all the way through there, not giving Render a chance to punish during his own offense. Just hoping Render will get a little bit antsy. Oh my god, jump K hitting on the other side there. A throw connects though, overhead blocked by Render. He's ready for it, reacting to lose 6Ks. Good air to air there, not getting the knockdown off the pin, unfortunately. Great job escaping the corner, using that familiar air movement to his advantage. Good block. Chicken blocking there actually, just jumping so he doesn't have to block any kind of overheads. But the stagger pressure is really just eating away at Decoy right now. If he gets opened up after all of that, he's going to take so much damage. Great block on the TK Battery, not afraid at all of the low there. Render showing big brain right now as he is going to be able, he should have been able to kill there, but a crucial drop means that he has to work a little bit harder before closing it out with that sweep once again. Render taking a quick break there, composing himself, making sure he's ready for this next round. Only needs to win one more here to take it over Decoy, and we've got a pretty small bracket tonight, so he'll be moving on to the winners semis after that to face off against Arabius if he does manage to win this next game. 2H Antia is bad news for Decoy, 50% gone in 15 seconds. 6H Antia as well. Blackbeat combo, Decoy needs to be pressing those buttons a little harder, but Render is looking very confident right now. 2D counter hit once again, RSing to make sure he can get the right conversion, and that is a perfect coming into game 2. Gets the counter hit, runs up just in time to get a little bit of extra damage. Decoy not able to mash out of the stagger in time, unfortunately. Alright, great teleport there, actually managing to escape the pin, letting Amelia pick it back up there. Decoy happy to have that neutral tool and combo tool back in his arsenal. One of the only characters in the game who can kind of interact with the environment like that, the pin staying on the ground once thrown until you pick it back up. Pretty damn cool mechanic. Kunai's coming out. Little cheeky projectiles can be pretty annoying to deal with when ship's stuck to the wall like that. Sets the disc, but unfortunately the wall bounce there means the ship did not get knocked down. Baits the burst, and that is looking like it could be the final nail in the coffin here. Decoy's going to have to pull off a miracle if he wants to win this round. Yeah, Render coming in, not getting a knockdown, but so much damage, and there's the Ether. Going to be able to OTG with the Gamma Blade, and that will be it for Decoy V-Dream, getting knocked into the losers bracket now, as Render will be moving on to fight against Aerobius. But before that, I think we'll be seeing our resident grapplers of the night. Crazy Diamond coming back strong, taking it 2-0 over Halowood in the the winners side of the bracket there. And guess he'll be playing against his student Pepsi. I don't know if he's actually teaching Pepsi, but they're the pop players, so they always seem to end up facing each other at some point. It's unavoidable. Seeding be like that. Where is Pepsi? Pot on pot violence, the battle of the grapplers. Only the best can make it into winners finals. If there were 2 pots in winners finals, there's something not going quite right. That's a problem. Put the pots in a corner, you're right. I mean, they both 2-0'd their opponents in winners round 2, so unless I seeded Pepsi lower, this is kind of unavoidable, unfortunately. But Pepsi won the match he was meant to win, so this is how it is. Where the hell's Pepsi? Hey, we're up to winners round 3 now, I need to fix that. Where is Pepsi? Pepsi, not Pepsi. I don't know what Pepsi is.
We've got a newcomer.
There he is. Alright. We've got a Pepsi. The tournament can go on. It's slam time, he says. So, Crazy Diamond. I need to do the name thing. I'll just label Pepsi, because keeping track of the colors can be pretty difficult in a mirror.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's
So
rock.
Pepsi will be the pink Potemkin, Crazy Diamond will be classic grey Potemkin. He is very much known for, has been playing that colour for years and years and years at this point. Gets a knockdown, 5H into slide head, catching a lot of people off guard, makes the animation a little bit harder to react to. Good IB there, but the RC from Crazy Diamond means that he is going to keep it safe, keep his corner positioning, and that pressure will stay going, and throws Pepsi out of his armor. Good matchup knowledge there, knowing that Hammerfall is a very risky approach against Potemkin.
Turn up the heat. Counter.
Pepsi lining the first 2P of the match. I love it when they both with Buster. Approaching with that Buster, clean punish there from Crazy Diamond. Not getting a huge amount of damage there, unfortunately. But it's just the struggle of Potemkin. Right, good mash out there by Pepsi. Hammerfall break into slide head is a new one. I don't think I've seen many people do that. Hammerfall break into the Buster. Crazy Diamond looking like he could be at risk of getting stunned here if he eats another counter hit. Oh, 6P coming out, gets the counter hit. Probably meant to be a Buster there, not quite as much damage as he would have gotten off the Buster. Oh, that is a stunned Potemkin. You hate to see it, but there it is. Doesn't even need the stun, just finishes the combo, and it is enough damage to kill. Crazy Diamond holding his burst there.
Keep on rocking.
Good block there, even after whipping the 2Ps, but Crazy Diamond now taking all the momentum with that Buster. But Pepsi now stealing it back with a gold burst, able to RC. Could have gotten a huge amount of damage there if Crazy Diamond hadn't busted, but there it is, the Hammerfall interaction. And that was a long Hammerfall break for that to work out there. Crazy Diamond just not responding at all. Good safe jump there from Pepsi and getting the full conversion here into the ICP. I'm going to go for that Trishula YC Oki, but the YC is too early. Crazy Diamond responding there with a Buster once again, able to beat out the Hammerfall break cleanly every time. The OTG damage not going to be enough, but just a walk up low takes it for Crazy Diamond.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Alright.
One. Let's rock.
Let's see how this goes again. That was pretty close, all things considered. Counter hits 6H, that even hurts the Potemkin. Bad news for anyone who's going to get hit by that. Interesting setup with Trishula there. Crazy Diamond immediately mashing Buster into that jump in. Not fearing it at all. Nearly a trade there on the Hammerfall, that would have been funny. Alright, converts into the heat extend, pushing Pepsi to full screen, but that's not too much of an issue. Armors through the slide head there. Man, this matchup has some interesting aspects to it, that's for sure. Oh, no punish on the Hammerfall. Misbuffers the Buster, unfortunately. Gets a Mega Fist that time. This is a sloppy match right now. A whole lot of misinputs and slightly mistimes that re-blitz, and that will be his death. Pepsi on his last chance here in the winner's bracket as Crazy Diamond looks to make it a quick 2-0.
Keep on rocking.
Right, mashing on that 2P this time, able to beat out the armor at a 6H actually with punishing there. Interesting stuff. Still going to be a lot of stun, a lot of damage, and the 5D finally coming out. Crazy Diamond though looking for the burst bait of all things. No Buster on his side either, but it gets it the second time. There's always something in a second chance. So stupid. Hammerfall's all over the place, but Pepsi coming out on top there. And great reaction with the heat knuckle as well, getting that heat extend into the corner. Tries to go for another Buster, but Crazy Diamond is already falling through the sky. He's out of there. No dab loop for him though. Misjudges his timing there. Gets punished, and that is going. Oh, okay. Pepsi probably not realizing that that was going to punish the backdash. So tries to jump out, and the Hammerfall connects. Crazy Diamond clinching out that last round there, and he will take it 2-0. Moving on to our winners finals. Pop mirrors are always pretty fun to watch. And next up, we've got Render and Aerobius back on stream, playing off against each other to see who will be fighting against Crazy Diamond. Yeah, thank you for joining, Killy. Hope you enjoyed yourself and hope to see you around another time. Pottery is not fun for the players? What do you mean? Sounds like a great time. Okay, just waiting for what's his name? Oh, okay, everyone's here. Everything's fine. Cool, let's go. Pop mirrors are what Daisuke intended. Yeah, you're probably right. Alright, Arabius, what are you gonna say here?
Chip versus Axel. Get ready to
So, we've seen this matchup be played a whole lot of times by now, and it's been won on both ends quite a number of times.
heaven or hell. Duel.
So let's see who's going to come up on top this time around. Alright. Render with an early lead here, gets that cheeky cross-up setup, fake cross-up setup rather, but yeah, I guess a little too close there. Arabius getting the throw but missing the conversion completely. Good block from Render in absolute disrespect there, throwing out the 2D immediately. Good air throw from Arabius, so stealing back that momentum. Tries to go for the high parry, maybe gonna read it on the teleport, but he mistimes a little bit, and that is an unfortunate interaction there. DP whiffing on the wrong side, and Render getting a jump D counter hit punish. Jumping around a little bit. Arabia's actually getting a clean anti with that 5k, gets to convert nearly into bumble loops in the corner, but they'll wake up DP from Render. No fear there, bets it all, has RC to keep it safe.
Turn up the heat.
Alright, back to the neutral here. Arabia's playing very reactively, which is unusual for him, but there we go. He's starting to run in now, get those pressure resets, and look at the damage he can do against this chip. Really hurts right there. Kinda ghetto dust loops in the corner here off that 5d6. It's a knockdown. Counter hit with the Renson. Just walk up like that, styling on him. The slow walk up into throw. Render scared for his life. 2H into the Renson, that's the Axel Classic. I think it looks like Arabius is opting to play a bit of a closer game plan here against Chip, as Chip has no trouble at all just brute forcing his way past all of Axel's zoning tools. Able to teleport through those chains, not having any trouble. There it is, the 2H, and immediately teleport, just beating it out. Good throw from Arabius, recognizes the situation, but once again misses that conversion. I feel like that happens a decent amount to him. Might need to practice that a bit more. Great 5k just to keep Render out and stop him from running in. RC there, keep the pressure going, but delays it a little too much. Render fighting back with a button, gets a counter hit, but no conversion. No punish on the DP either, but this time the 5D connects on Render's side. Arabius, oh, what? Okay. Teleport YC into the throw. Unfortunately, mistimes his anti-air there. Probably wanted a 2S, but got a 6S, and that will be it. Render taking the first game, but only by a hair.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
That's a good question. Probably Potemkin. He gets too close to people. No social distancing whatsoever. Okay, that is a big counter hit. 6H in the corner is bad news for Chip. Look at that. Lost 50% of his health before he even got a chance to burst out of there safely. And so YC just keeping that pressure going with the 3P there. Such a good button. +3 and disjointed. What more could you ask for? Alright, that conversion actually enough to kill in the corner there. The Bumble Loop's doing so much damage, and that damage is amplified against Chip with how little health he has. Alright, clean whiff punish there from Render, but Arabia's fighting back now, getting his pressure started. Render just mashing out of there, getting his own pressure started now. Arabia's back dashing out, getting caught, but Render not able to convert from that kind of distance. Double 5k, keeping him afloat for a little bit, but not able to confirm. Once again, some of these hits being very awkward for Render, unfortunately. Definitely could have gotten a lot more reward off of them in a slightly better situation. So all those lows into the sweep. delayed overhead counter hit, but Render doesn't believe in it. Alright, finally Arabia's getting that micro dash conversion he's looking for. Dropping the conversion into the bottom loops though, Render with a wake up DP RC. Keeping it safe, but not wanting to block. Ooh, great anti-air attempt from Arabius there. Probably coming out on top there, considering the potential reward in a counter hit jump D. Baits out the DP, but once again no punish. Arabius though, responding to that command grab attempt very well. Poking him out of it. Counter hit 6H. Render gonna have to pick a good time to burst here, and he does it, but the jump dash connecting. The chip damage here definitely spelling trouble for Render, and the Sparrowhawk is gonna seal the deal. Arabius finally bringing us to a 1-1 set tonight.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Alright, no sub parry once again from Arabius. He likes to bet on that every now and then. Counter hit jump D though is bad news, but Render is already committed to a rejump, not expecting Arabius to press a button there. Stagger pressure coming out, using that chip run speed to get straight back in there. 2D and the... oh no, that's bad. Arabius getting his tech caught by the 2H counter hit, tries to DP his way out there, but Render is not in a position to punish. Gets another 2H, but teleports in place this time. Once again, not getting that juicy conversion, and there it is, parrying the Alpha Blade. Arabius has been fishing that for quite a while now, it feels like. Great anti-air off the second hit of that Renson. That upswing can be devastating. Base the burst with the RC as well. Render is looking like he could be in trouble right now. And he is stunned. That is the round for Arabius. Gets a quick taunt into that 3P to finish him off. And now Render on the risk. One round away from being knocked into the loser side. Round star 6H. What a call out from Arabius. He's going to cleanly beat out that Gamma Blade. It's 50% gone in an instant, and Render has no burst to show for it. No meter available, but at least he's out of the corner now. Great backdash from Arabius. That is such a good anti-air in that kind of situation. They just backdash, make their button whip, and throw them in recovery. 6H connects again, but Render challenges there. Alright, stagger pressure. Render landing the hit, but having trouble confirming some of these. Gets the command through. That is a ton of damage for what it was. Stagger pressure once again, catching Arabius out here. Catches the tech as well with that air throw. Render showing that the burst isn't all that matters here. But Arabius finally able to use his Sparrowhawk connects there. Arabius has meter to convert for a little bit more, but I don't think it's worth it. So we'll be able to kill off another hit or two here. But the burst super reversal. Render betting it all right there. And he's gonna get the round for it, but he will be going into yet another round without any burst available. Alright, gets the first hit though. Things are looking good for him. It's still going to be a while before Arabius has his burst back. 2H block there. Follow up on that Alpha Blade. So damn cheap. Gets him the knockdown. Same side overhead once again. Arabius getting caught over and over. And that is another jump D counter hit. Things are looking dire for Arabius. Still no burst available. All these resets. Not giving him enough time, but he techs with a button and suddenly the momentum is definitely in Arabius' favor, even if the health isn't. The 5D connects. Render not able to burst out of this, but Arabius not able to get a knockdown either. This is still anyone's game. Tries to catch it with a... oh my god, what do you mean? Okay, the mortal count... no, it doesn't kill... oh! Are you serious? Arabius clinches it out in the danger time. What a way for that set to end, right down to the wire. It just keeps happening. That's a Guilty Gear way to lose if ever I've seen one. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. Alright, Arabius there, I guess, taking it over Render and moving on into our winners finals. Jesus, that was brutal. Alright, so I guess that'll be Arabius versus Crazy Diamond in the winners finals here. Our first to three set of the night. So whenever these players are ready, we are good to go. Wait, no, Arabius won. Yeah, not Render. Okay, I thought I made a mistake there for a sec. We're good. Everything's fine. playing to the tune of Ram's theme, and we got the worst stage in the game, so let's get hyped for some Australian Netplay here as we have Axel against Potemkin. But this is not just any Axel, this is Aerobius's patented rushdown Axel. He likes to get up close and personal with all these characters, even if they are a grappler. He is now in melee range, exactly where he wants to be. Good blocks from Crazy Diamond, not getting too antsy here, but he is getting caught a little too much here. Yeah, Slidehead gonna go into that 5p. We're just gonna have to play a little bit more carefully here, can't just keep whiffing things like that for no reason. Alright, Crazy Diamond somehow managing to push Heroes all the way to the corner here, and YRC they're gonna let him connect that Buster. Things are now looking very bad for Aerobius, but he manages to get his way out of the corner, runs all the way into the blitz, able to counter hit it just in time there, gets his corner knockdown, goes for the 6H, the active frame's able to catch even Potemkin's backdash right there. Keeping that pressure going. Oh, the autocorrect, and it still hits on the wrong side there. That throw was dirty. Crazy Diamond definitely not expecting that to lift there, or he would have RC'd it. Round start 6H, pretty risky, and yeah, Aerobius able to punish that attempt pretty cleanly. Oh, good flick though from Crazy Diamond. Amazing mash out of the stagger from Aerobius though. Not gonna get clipped by that, unfortunately for Crazy Diamond. But there we go, Aerobius jumping in once again, 6P his tech, good stuff. Alright, YRC gonna give him a full conversion off of that hit there. Another knockdown in the corner, getting that OTG hit. But Crazy Diamond with a well-placed jump in, punishes the DP, punishes it again. Aerobius getting a little too cheeky with those, and Crazy Diamond just slowly, bit by bit, chipping away at that health bar. RCing because he's got so much bar, goes to the backdash buster, but Aerobius is backdashing as well. Alright, clean anti-air there, able to cover both the ground and the air so effectively with that Renson YRC. Once again, able to beat out the Hammerfall so easily, runs up close, yeah, there it is, the 2H connects, and Crazy Diamond loses first game, giving Aerobius a little bit of an edge.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, round start jump there, pretty bold move from Crazy Diamond, but it works out for a little while, but Aerobius eventually manages to put that space back between them. Great anti-air success there, hitting from so far away. Potemkin's enormous frame here doing him no favors in avoiding his chains. Good delay there from Aerobius, expecting that to come out. Crazy Diamond approaching a little bit with that blitz attack there, but yeah, not going to get huge reward off of that. Going to get counter hit immediately after he whiffs it. Counter hit Hammerfall though now, things could be looking good for him, but going for this backdash buster a little too often, it feels like it hasn't worked out for him at all. And there we go, the 5D connects. Not a whole lot of damage. I think Aerobius with a bit of an awkward drop there, but he does manage to pick up again with an anti-air hit, starting his pressure off with that 3H, and Crazy Diamond manages to find a gap in the pressure long enough for him to move forward, but Aerobius though, no fear, they immediately letting loose with that DP and punishing that blitz attempt with a mid. Crazy Diamond guessing wrong. Another knockdown for Aerobius. Crazy Diamond going to have to slowly push his way forward here, make the right read at the right time, at the right spacing. It is a difficult task for Potemkin to move forward here, but he's managing it spectacularly well right now. Flicking the Renson at such a good time. Good IB from Aerobius though, avoiding that frame trap setup very well. Gets as much damage as he can off of that. Catching Crazy Diamond, not teching as well, punishing him fully for that, but runs into melee range. Doesn't matter, gets a 6H counter hit. Crazy Diamond's life bar just melting away right now. Once again, Aerobius just doing everything he can to punish that attempted no tech from Crazy Diamond. Hammerfall though, coming out at such a short range, getting him a little bit of extra damage and a side switch here. Going to be able to go back into that heat knuckle, into the heat extend. Corner knockdown. Oh, the 6H from downtown right there. Crazy Diamond stealing that round for himself with a juicy counter hit.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
Oh no, this is bad news for Aerobius. That is a huge amount of stun built up already. And that fireball off of the flick actually makes it very difficult for Aerobius to keep Crazy Diamond from approaching. Crazy Diamond always going to be looking for an opportunity to do that, and a badly spaced jump in from Aerobius could spell disaster, as Crazy Diamond though slightly misjudging the spacing there, not getting the side switch he was looking for. Going to have to fight in the mid-screen for a little while longer now. fishing for that flick once again, then tries to jump, but Crazy Diamond getting called out by the 5P from Aerobius. Ooh, good Mega Fist there, advancing a little bit, but still not able to take advantage of that situation. Another flick coming out, counter hit this time, and that is a terrible burst from Aerobius, forfeiting that round basically. Crazy Diamond capitalizing fully, knows that the 5H is going to be enough. And well, we're even now. Another two games for either player, and they will be moving on into our grand finals for tonight. And Aerobius, though, not expecting to land on the other side, misjudging his combo a little bit. That was a scary time to press a button, but Aerobius makes it work for himself. Blitz coming out, and that is a counter hit Blitz attack. I don't know what Aerobius tried to do, but it was not the right answer. Gets the Sparrow Hawk hit though, that does a pretty good amount of damage, even against Potemkin. Great response to the Hammerfall once again, just that 2H or that Ransom both having multiple hits, but an amazing IB Buster punish there by Crazy Diamond. Finally, that Buster, the backdash Buster, working out for him. He's been trying it over and over and over again, but it finally works this time, baiting exactly what he wanted to bait, that DP. He's in range for a clean Buster punish. Okay, that was scary. Aerobius IBing it and just waiting, doesn't want to get counter hit there. That 6H from Crazy Diamond is such a momentum swing. Definitely terrifying to get hit by. Interesting option to use the Trishula there. But, okay. Maybe, I feel like that might have been a missed input, but I don't know what the hell he could input to get Trishula by accident. Right, look at all this bar Crazy Diamond has built up just by blocking. 5D reset there, catching Aerobius sleeping. Knockdown in the corner, they're going to go for that Trish. No Trish YRC setup. That is a flat out kill there. Aerobius not even getting a chance to burst. The Buster doing so much damage.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Is that the Skullgirls OCE, right? Yes, it is. Alright. OTG Renson just pushing Crazy Diamond a little further away, making that approach slightly more difficult. 5H counter hit there, giving Aerobius a bit of extra damage, but Crazy Diamond, no fear in pressing that 5D button. He'll cash it in whenever he can. Good IBs and buttons there from Aerobius. Amazing on defense there, very active, but choosing his moments very well. Alright, runs forward there, gonna get caught by the slide head, definitely running forward, not the best idea. That is going to be a stun, and this could be the round here. Crazy Diamond not quite able to convert into the dab loops, but makes the best of that situation with a backdash on Aerobius' tech button. Able to get a full punish with the Potemkin Buster, and now he is one round away from moving into our grand finals. Alright, second hit there, able to beat out the armor, and he's raking in the damage off of that spin there. Crazy Diamond getting punished for moving forward during that. Good with punish with the 5P, not a huge amount of damage, but IDing over the slide head is a very good response there. Aerobius showing he has the reactions, he has the matchup knowledge, but this time just getting caught sleeping, not sure what he was doing. Crazy Diamond raking in the damage, not quite the right combo, but the 6K connects it, he's going to be a little bit more on the stun bar. Ooh, goes to the backdash Buster, but gets crossed up, turning it into a Mega Fist. Tries to catch Aerobius out of the air, but he's falling a little too fast. Crazy Diamond stands up into the active frames of the 6S. Aerobius made a mistake, but a Crazy Diamond got punished for it regardless. Great throw punish on the Blitz, and this should be enough to kill, and it is. The jump D doing a grip of damage there, and the DP doing just a little bit more. Aerobius not looking to get knocked into Lewis's bracket just yet. Alright, landing a couple of hits there, but still approaching Crazy Diamond. I never agree with that line of play. It is so dangerous to get close. And there we go, Crazy Diamond smashing his fist into those Dalsim limbs right there. Great conversion there from Aerobius. The jump D going to add a whole lot of damage in the corner, but now Crazy Diamond has that momentum he needs, landing the hits over and over and over again. Aerobius may be just one hit away from getting stunned here if he is not careful. Alright, good response to the Hammerfall though. Crazy Diamond getting a little too aggressive for his own good there. He was trying to catch the tech, but walks up way too far there, especially against a grappler, but that is going to be the round regardless. Crazy Diamond not getting enough reward out of that successful read, and Aerobius evening up the score to 2-2.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Oh my god, what the fuck are these round start reads? That is absurd. Alright, neither player really coming out on top there. And Arabius does score the first knockdown here, adding a whole ton of chip damage in. Great response there with the IAD jump S, using that extra range and that 5D, much more than most characters have, just to keep himself safe, even pressing that button in that situation. Alright, anti-A hits. Ooh, tries to convert into it again there, but Crazy Diamond has the advantage. Resets his pressure there off of the frame trap setup, but Aerobius just swinging with that DP, runs straight into the Potemkin once again, blocks the super, takes the turn afterwards, but Crazy Diamond with a backdash buster, that's showing exactly why you do not want to approach the Potemkin. Alright, good jump out there, recognizes the situation, but he makes a mistake. That is going to be an easy kill for Crazy Diamond, the IB doing wonders there. That's the problem with Axel Jump S, right, is that it's got 2 hits, so you can always be confident you can IB the second one. And that puts Axel in a very, very difficult situation, as he's now in melee range of a grappler, and he does not have the frames to jump. Oh my god, the low blitz working out, but the counter blitz immediately from Aerobius, he's ready for it. Crazy Diamond does not have the bar to blitz back. Losing the mind game there, completely and truly, and now goes for the max damage he can in the corner. Aerobius lining another hit here, not going to be able to kill just yet. Potemkin's immense guts and health bar keeping him alive. But that is a big hit for Aerobius, but that is unfortunate. Crazy Diamond landing the buster he needs. But once again, misses the side switch. Jumps over, it's a trade there, but that's definitely in Aerobius' favor. Crazy Diamond definitely in chip range right now. He needs to make every decision he makes now count, or he is dead. And there it is, the chip out, the 5p counter hit into the Renson. Crazy Diamond not FDing in time. We are down to the last round here. Both players with full burst, and Crazy Diamond lands a buster. This is make it or break it for Aerobius right now, and chooses to DP after blocking a 2p, not letting Crazy Diamond get any shenanigans started. And great DP to anti-air right there, keeping it very safe, as Crazy Diamond definitely pressed a button at that point. Alright, big trade there. Crazy Diamond keeping that corner positioning, Hammerfall breaking his way forward, but Aerobius able to call it out with that 2H. Another Mega Fist counter hit, and that is bad news for Aerobius. He could die in at any second. There it is. The stun. Yeah. Oh, what? Why? 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 Why didn't you Buster? Crazy Diamond potentially throwing away the entire game right now as Aerobius survives and has Potemkin. Never mind, he went forward, and Crazy Diamond, he gets the whiff punish with the jump D and moves on into our grand finals. Jesus. Why? Why did you... Crazy Diamond making that so much more stressful than he needed to. What the hell was that? Alright, now back down into our losers bracket, as we'll be seeing Render facing off against Moose. Losers round 3, Render and Moose. Alright, let's get that title sorted out. Cool. Whenever the players are ready, we are good to move on. You can access the bracket by typing !bracket. Nice and simple. Don't have a heap of people tonight, but we've got some of our better players, and Crazy Diamond making a comeback after being absent for the past few weeks, unfortunately. So, where are our players? Alright, Moose was in the chat 2 seconds ago, so I'm sure he'll hop in just a moment, and then we are good to get the next match on the road. Should have been faster, Moose Lord.
We've got a newcomer.
Here he is. Don't forget to follow the stream if you're enjoying yourself. We're here every Wednesday, and I've been streaming a bunch of random miscellaneous games in the meantime. So if you want to check any of that out, feel free to stop by some other time. Okay, Moose picking his character, hopefully going to go into the Biken this time around. Definitely his best and strongest character. No Moosino this time around. Not this late into the tournament. Why is his name twitch.tv/MacD? That's the wrong guy. Alright, Render Chip versus Moose Biken. Great air throw early on there, doing 2 options in a row to call out Render's jumps. Big counter hit there, gets the easy conversion over that, and has Render right where he wants him, in that corner where he's able to get as much damage as he can. That's the classic Azami setup if ever I've seen one. Cashing in on these plus range right now over and over, and great throw there coming out. Not quite getting the dust lift though, misjudging the spacing there. Gets the anti-air claw, and Render loses that round very, very quickly. Oh, I feel like Moose must have been very heavily influenced by Nolby at some point after all those air throws into IK. Moose swings like crazy with that up chain. Alright, stagger pressure coming out there, resetting it with the Gamma Blade wire, so you're getting those 5 low kicks into the sweep. Corner swap, gets the mid-screen knockdown setup, never mind, misses the IAD conversion, and Moose is back in the game. A 2H anti-air that Render is not able to convert off of. He does Azami the anti-airs correctly, but he's not able to hit Chip at that kind of height, unfortunately, because Chip's hurt boxes just be like that. Oh my god, never mind. Right. Delays the 6k just enough for Render to get caught trying to jump out. Ooh, great whip punish with the Tatami YRC. Gets the meaty one this time. Another throw, not going to get a huge amount of damage off of that. But that once again, the 6k in pressure is doing wonders for him. Ooh! Spaces it correctly for the burst punish. And the Azami comes out. It's going to be the first game to Moose. Render getting called out over and over and over again. That was crazy. Wait. Not Moose. Render getting called out over and over again. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Alright. Moose with a strong showing early on here, but Render finally confirming off of one of those big air hits that that Chip gets all of his damage from. Oh my god, he does it again! The Wong tech coming out strong in this young man right now. Gets the TK Yuzansen and an air grab on the attempted tech. Another Yuzansen coming out. He's just flossing on him right now with these instant overheads. Alright, catches the jump out with the Tatami as well. Teleport in place, and Moose is having none of that. Tries to run up for the throw, but he's OS'd it correctly, and he manages to get the hit afterwards. Render crumbling completely right now. Just goes to show how wrong Bob Ross really was. Goes for the same setup again, and Render misjudges his punish, letting Moose get that cheeky throw in there as well. Right, burst gone now, jump edge connects, but that is going to be negative at that height, even on hit. 2S and then command run into the throw. Once again, RSing for the conversion this time. No dust loops, but he does have the corner. Never mind, Chip able to teleport out of there in an instant. Great throw bait there, I think that was from Moose. Trying to catch Render, beating out that command dash into throw once again, but this is a juicy corner setup. Oh my god, never mind! Moose showing no fear, attacking it with an air grab. Able to catch out that attempted mix-up from Render. Alright, big whiff, but it doesn't matter. Moose staying alive right now, goes for an air grab there I think, but a little bit late. Gets caught trying to attack out as well, and the wake up Azami not working out. Tries to attack with jump edge as well, a little bit too slow there, able to be beaten up by the 5B, and Moose is betting it all on these hard reads right now. Render going for the max damage combo, and it is enough to kill the Hellfire damage, and the amount of hits on that Shuriken super, or the Kunai super, I don't know what it is. Then weave throwing things. Good conversion there from Moose. A little bit high on that floorboard drop there. Good air to air, but not getting the air throw he's looking for. Still keeping his pressure going. Command dashes himself into the corner, and Render takes full advantage. Moose recognizing just how badly he screws up, bursts out, and then makes another huge mistake. Alright, hopefully he keeps his composure here though. Blocks out the pressure. Doesn't block for long though. Mashing out that super immediately. Gonna be a good amount of damage against Chip. Gets that meaty Tatami. And once again, that TK Azami into the air grab on the tech. He has been practicing that one and making a whole lot of use out of it. It is a powerful tool when it works. Why attack when they can parry? And he gets the parry there. RSU's to bait the burst. Doesn't keep it burst safe there. Not reacting to the burst. Just trying to make another hard read. Seems to be a theme with Mooses. But the air throw connects. No OTG damage. Probably could have killed there if he made those OTG hits come into play. Oh no, that's a big whiff. This is tense. Miss. Okay, Moose presses a button at the wrong time, and Render just barely managed to bring that round back. The score is even once again. One more game before one of these players is knocked out of the tournament completely. And the winner will go on to face Fake Specialist, as unfortunately it looks like Pepsi has DQ'd to due to bad internet. God, IB into his army, definitely not what Moose wanted to go for there, but either way. Now down 50% life, and he has taken the corner back. Good air throw, keeps Render in the corner, but they wake up DP. That was not a safe jump setup. Alright, command dash into throw once again. 6k gets this plus range going. Command dash into throw once again. Gonna be able to convert this into the dust loops, but misjudges his spacing just a little bit there. Catches him with the meaty, and these tech grabs, these tech air grabs are so good for Moose right now. Render trying to do his best to push all the way back into the corner, get that mix up going. This could very well whiff, yeah. He gets grabbed out of it, very sad for the Baiken players out there. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth. Good YRC on reaction there from Moose, and he gets the throw. Doesn't have access to his burst for this round here, but you know what? He's got the round advantage, so he can still make something good happen here as long as he can get that burst out of Render's hands. Gets a big counter hit there, has Render down in the corner there, but that was definitely not what he was going for. That up chain, bit of an odd decision. Alright, gets a burst punish, not as much as he could have gotten, but whatever, you take what you get. Render's burst now off the table, and Moose is knocked down in the corner, gonna have to hold a couple of mix-ups here. But if he can get out, he'll be in a great position. Goes for that air grab once again, but the Azami, the Wong tech, able to convert it into dust loops as well. This is crazy amounts of damage. The 3 damage super though, not going to add a whole lot, but he does get that knockdown setup he is looking for. And that is it, Moose taking it 2-1 over Render and moving on. Render getting knocked out uncharacteristically early tonight. And I guess we'll hopefully see him around next week. Too much time with the newbies, huh? Damn. Alright, let's see how Moose goes up against Fake Specialist now. Moose has been improving so quickly these past couple of weeks. Managed to make it to second last week. He's been doing pretty solidly before that as well. Which loses round 4 now, I think it is. Yeah. Loses semi-finals here, loses round 4. Let me fix up the names. It is Fake Specialist, also making it pretty far into the tournament here. Definitely. Oh wait. Okay. Moose on his Eno now. Didn't even see that happen. I think this is a very new Eno, so I'm not expecting anything too flashy. Yeah, running straight into the Pineberry, not optimal. What a blitz though from Fake Specialist. I don't know how the hell he managed to get that out so quickly. A good anti-F6H, keeping Moose grounded right there. Fast slash poke out into the HCL confirm, getting that knockdown, getting the note set up. The wake up super, gonna be punished hopefully by Moose. Fast slash into 5D, not quite what I was thinking of as a punish. No knockdown either, but the jump D reset. Fake Specialist now on the offense once again, but the HCL just barely outspacing that fast slash there, and Moose will take the first round. Alright, good jump there, off of the 2D. I don't know why she can do that, it's cheap. Alright. Good combo conversion here, not quite though, misses the HCL knockdown he's looking for, and Fake Specialist is on the offensive right now. RC just making sure he has that corner positioning, can hit 5D on a hit, not too strong actually. Pretty difficult to convert off of. Tries to, Fake Specialist trying to lock down Moose's air movement there, but Moose is playing it very reserved. Wrong confirm is coming out from Fake Specialist right now, but we've got that Pineberry pressure. Great jump out from Moose, but Fake Specialist gets the counter hit close slash, not able to convert either. Burst now gone for Fake Specialist. Sniper coming out, whiffing a couple of these shots, which is allowing Moose to get close enough to start his pressure. That 6-6 jump edge, so difficult to block. Alright, do we have these corner hits? Nearly misses that air grab, unfortunately, but they are whiff punished with the HCL. He's going to give game 1 to Moose. Looking like this Eno might be enough to take it over Fake Specialist right now, but he will have another chance to swap characters if he loses this game. Once again, not the right conversion, not getting that knockdown he needs so badly to keep that L-pop pressure going. Early burst from Fake Specialist, a good air to it, has the corner positioning but loses it immediately to the HCL. Good conversion there from Moose, but not a knockdown unfortunately, not doing the second hit of the HCL there. Not sure if that's intentional or but that was definitely not an intentional note toss there. Look at the risk built up on Mr. Moose right there. That could have been a whole lot of damage, but Fake Specialist unable to capitalize. Not going to cash that all in, and the dive ender missing, unfortunately. Shotgun pressure now started, and Moose with the immediate IB into button press. What a smart decision.
Turn up the heat.
Alright. Shotgun pressure started once again. Fake Specialist is choosing to bet it all on that, but Moose once again finding the gap, manages to get his way out of that. Trips him over with that 2D, and the 6-6H jump overhead. Fully charges the dive kick there. No response from Fake Specialist, but the counter hit behind Barry is going to keep that pressure going for a little while longer. Moose once again blocking the overheads now, able to see the 5D. He's truly an ascended player. Great block on that super, but not quite getting the right punish. Alright, another chance to get his combo down, but he misses it this time as well. Very unfortunate, but a good air-to-air from Fake Specialist. This time getting the knockdown, getting a bit of a conversion off of that Pineberry. Not enough to keep the combo going. Unfortunately, wake up super, but that is safe. Should be a full punish there by Moose, but he doesn't know this character very well, but enough to take it over Fake Specialist right now. And he will be moving on into our losers finals tonight to face off against Aerobius. Alright, another first to 3 now. See who'll get a shot at taking Crazy Diamond's head in OCE Rev2 Netplay tournament number 99. Yep, we've got a newbie tournament that runs every Friday. So let me just grab you an invite link for that real quick. Demark Cleo, hop into the server, say hi to people, talk to Render, he'll point you in the right direction, and hopefully we'll see you this Friday. Alright, 5D whiffing in the pressure there. Aerobius, not sure why he's gone onto his alpha ult here, I think. Moose has definitely proven his worth against the top players of this tournament, taking it to second last week over Aerobius, I believe. What the hell is this roll in pressure, right? Manages to land the hit there, but no knockdown. Moose just getting overrun by the sheer amount of shots coming out from Aerobius. And you will get the first game there, that throw connecting.
All or nothing.
Oof, okay, that's unfortunate. Jump D, definitely not going to work too well at that height. Oh, tries to... What is going on? There's so many hits landing, I don't know what to say anymore. Alright, there's a big counter hit. Nice and easy to confirm off of. I can call that. Right, good backdash though from Aerobius. I being the Tatami, giving himself as much advantage as he can get. Dust sleeps, nice and clean in the corner. Gonna get that set up and goes to the air throw, but Aerobius is a little faster on the trigger there. And now Moose burst forced out there, cancelling into the Pineberry there. Such a good decision to beat out what Moose is trying to get going. But that is a whole lot of risk built up. Gets him that free counter hit. Ooh, close slash. Yeah, this should be enough to kill, I think. No, never mind. Pineberry set up. Hesitating a little bit before just pressing that 2D, and Aerobius will take the first game of our losers finals. Fake Aerobius. Damn. 2H just chooses to commit to that, nothing more. Command dashing through this Pineberry seems to be the chief strategy of Moose's in this matchup. Alright, good throw there. Unfortunately throwing Aerobius away from the corner. Ooh, great. Yeah, I think he reacted to that 6k being IB'd and cancelled into the safest option there, making sure he's not going to get thrown or anything. That's another hit. Safe set on that Tatami, making a nice and meaty so he gets a full conversion. 6k connecting once again. Aerobius just not blocking there, but not pressing a button, so he does manage to stay alive. This is so big for Aerobius, but he drops it, not getting that close slash launch he's looking for. Moose getting wild on defense there, sees the Pineberry and just decides to go completely all out. Very well spaced 5H from Aerobius there, but he doesn't confirm after the 2 hits, letting Moose get a little bit of momentum back. He does have Aerobius locked in the corner now, but that Pineberry hit could spell disaster for Moose. He's now going to be forced to block some corner Oki. Never mind. Alright, I take back my words. A Baiken player is never forced to block. Goes for a tech catch there, I think it was. Maybe a combo, I don't know, but either way, he messed it up. now is stuck in the corner with this Pineberry on top of him, and he gets caught by that standing low that hits so much further than you think it does. The 5k coming out from Aerobius, doing what it always does, completely shitting on all of your hopes and dreams. Good punish there by Moose, recognizes the spacing there, knows that that is not safe, and that Aerobius had made a big mistake. Good backdash though, keeping the spacing pretty in his favor there. Just blocking it out for now, knowing that Aerobius doesn't have too many scary options, but eventually Flinch is going to get caught low this time. Ooh, what a way to confirm off of that grenade enhanced hit right there. Delaying just long enough to potentially get those dust loops going, but he doesn't believe in the spacing and will get knocked down this time. Great throw in response to that roll there. Knows Aerobius loves to get a little bit greedy with that kind of thing. Once again, trying to command dash through that Pineberry, just brute forcing his way in every single time. That is going to connect. Hellfire counter hit damage. Still not a huge amount. Poor Biken super. And Aerobius with the jump DYC counter hit, not able to confirm off of it correctly. Block on the overhead from Moose, and he parries the shotgun shot as well. That is a clean blitz punish that Aerobius definitely getting a little too antsy there, and Moose completely ready to punish it. Great stuff from both players. Parries the jump D, interesting stuff. Good IB from Aerobius, but gets caught trying to move a little bit there when it was perhaps not his advantage even after the IB. Alright. Up claw coming out, but Aerobius hasn't been jumping that much this set, so that might not be quite as effective. Tries to go for it again, and Aerobius misspacing his jump D a little too close to the ground there. 5D finally connecting. Moose not reaction, sorry, his reaction not quite on point as they were before. Great pressure reset with the Pineberry, timing that very well there, leaving hardly a gap, I think. Oh, jump S just barely whiffing over Elfelt's head right there. Just the run up low is going to be enough for resetting pressure with the Pineberry there, otherwise he would have gotten counter hit. Once again, that counter hit Hellfire, not counterfeit. Moose playing very respectful now that he sees Aerobius has all of this bar to play with, and Aerobius is definitely no stranger to the wake up super, so it is not something I would blame Moose for, but he is down 2 games now in this set. His last chance to bring it all back. He's betting it all on the Biken, no longer able to switch characters in this tournament. As we come down to the wire to see who's going to go into the grand finals and face off against Crazy Diamond. Ooh, clash there actually. Moose's 6k meaty enough to keep that neutral even on instant block. Bit of an awkward conversion though off of that 5H into the Pineberry, not timing his shots quite correctly, and Moose is going to be able to convert this into the dust loops off that RC, and Aerobius knows it, so he opts to get out of there straight away. But that 6H doing all sorts of wacky things to Elfelt's hurt box there, and can win things you definitely don't expect it to. Yeah, looks like Moose is getting a little bit flustered right now. Aerobius capitalizing on all of these opportunities for these huge counter hits. Round start jump forward, jump D is definitely an interesting choice, but it seems to be working out. Aerobius seems to be like, so he's like king of the round start just because of the most absurd options when they work out. Azami finally coming out. Moose had enough of that pressure right there, just wants to get his own game plan started. Catches Aerobius low this time, not going for the juicy frame traps, just something a little bit safer. Goes to the tech catch, but that jump H hitting in such a way that it keeps it very, very safe. Great up claw, catching Aerobius out again, and the risk is adding so much damage to the combo, even after the drop there, that really hurts. Great throw and response there, and those Aerobius loves to just stick a button out and run forward to continue his pressure. Only needs to land another good hit here, and there it is, that throw punishing the blitz very, very nicely. And Moose staying alive for now. Aerobius still only needs one more round to knock this guy out of the tournament, but Moose is definitely not making it easy for him right now. This very immaculately thought out pressure and these amazing air throws coming out so consistently from Moose. Gets the guaranteed blitz there, as Aerobius did not have bar to blitz back. Alright. Bad Azami though, this could be the end of it for Moose if he can't find a way out of this pressure right now. Yeah, there it is, the command throw connects. Aerobius has bar to convert off that much better, but oh my god! Moose mashing super so hard he gets a button into super. But I guess he can't complain too much. That is not safe! Oh no! This might be enough to kill! And there it is, the Hellfire damage. That super does so much, and Aerobius, sadly for me, is going to knock him out in 3rd place. and move on into our grand finals to see how he goes against Mr. Crazy Diamond. Not an uncommon grand finals here, but Moose is definitely showing up in these last couple of tournaments, doing an amazing job making it this far in. Alright, so we've got Crazy Diamond in the winner's side of the bracket, sitting on a nice buffer for himself there. If he does lose a few games here, he'll still be in the leader, at the very least neutral, even if Aerobius manages to reset the bracket. Alright, so Crazy Diamond looks like he's going to be on 2P side. Aerobius, always a big fan of that player 1. And I think we are ready to go now. Aerobius not fooling around on any of his sub-characters, knows he needs to put in 100% of his brain and his talent to take it against an opponent as fearsome as Crazy Diamond. You played well, Moose. It's a couple of mistakes there, though. Keep training for next week, that's the big one. We want to see you in top 3. Right. Jump back, jump S connects, counter hitting that jump. That 6H attempt by Crazy Diamond. That is a 6H from Aerobius now, forcing that Crazy Diamond burst out nice and early. There's a little bit of an extra conversion there, but the backdash buster coming out and working nice and early here for Crazy Diamond. Just opting for that low media this time instead of his safe jump. Not believing Aerobius is ready to commit to that DP right there. Alright, good conversion here from Aerobius. Not a huge amount of damage against Potemkin, but it's a good setup. He just runs under him there, interesting. I guess he knows that Crazy Diamond doesn't really have access to anything that's going to hit that far behind him, so it's a pretty safe decision to put some space between him and that hulking behemoth in that big suit of armor. Right, that's going to be a block. He knows the punish is super, but he messes it up, pressing that jump edge just a bit too late, whiffs the 6H, and that Blitz auto corrects straight to the other side as soon as you hit it. And Mega Fist counter hit, Crazy Diamond getting his pressure started. Once again, another Mega Fist. Aerobius just not blocking these right now. And Crazy Diamond letting go down back a little too early, but that heat extender is going to take it. Grabs him right out of the air and blows his ass up. First round to Crazy Diamond here. Early burst again from Crazy Diamond, but it worked out pretty well for him last time. Oh my god, meaty 2H, what a call out. That is a huge amount of damage there. Tries to catch a tech button with that Giganta. 2H, connects, jump in, jump H, 6H, and he flicks the Renson. What a great call out there. DPing his way through the slide head, not the best option, as that will leave him in a large amount of recovery, especially if Crazy Diamond Wire sees it. Going for the fake meaty into the low this time, but Aerobius holding that down back like his life depends on it, which it probably did at that point, honestly. Wake Up Heavenly, not the smartest choice, but somehow Crazy Diamond making it work. And the jump D right on top of him. He loves doing that. Crazy Diamond taking the first game of the set is so difficult to anti as someone who is directly above your head. Crazy Diamond setting himself up perfectly to be in that position and just falls on him with that big metal ass. Right, 6H already, that stun bar cranked all the way up for Aerobius right now. He's going to have to play this next bit very carefully, and that was a little too carefully there as his backdash gets punished by the buster. Flick connects, and that is a stunned Axel straight into death. 15-second round. Zoner against a grappler, that's definitely not something you see very often. Alright, another early counter hit for Crazy Diamond, and the meaty connects again. Aerobius just playing, he's just getting caught by everything right now. His back button completely broken. Double DP though, he's playing even wilder than before to make up for his previous mistakes. Alright, finally lands a juicy hit for himself, putting some damage on the board now. Crazy Diamond though, with access to a whole lot of bar. Aerobius getting far too close to that 5D, and Crazy Diamond able to cleanly punish with the DP, but that is a very unfortunate thing to whiff there. That ICBM has a whole lot of animation, a whole lot of recovery, and Crazy Diamond just mashing out the 5P after blocking a plus move. No fear whatsoever. Believes Aerobius is going to commit to some fake pressure reset, and Crazy Diamond looking to make this one of our fastest grand finals of all time. Now Aerobius questioning whether his character is even going to work against this kind of play style. I'll give you a hint, it definitely is going to work. He just needs to stop going forward. That's the Axel versus Potemkin matchup advice I have for you. Stop running towards the grappler. Alright, seems to be playing much more reserve this time, getting that 6H counter hit now. Backing up a little bit even on Oki. Playing it much more patiently, much smarter. Crazy Diamond now gonna have to work a whole lot harder to get in, as Aerobius is no longer just running into him over and over again. A jump edge connects for Crazy Diamond, and the Hammerfall does manage to get his way in there, and that is a stunned Axel. This could be very bad news for Aerobius. RC to go into those dabblers in the corner, not going for the full combo, they're just betting it all on this one last setup, and the low connects. Aerobius not committing to a burst out of there. And Crazy Diamond is now on tournament point here. Alright, coming out strong, beating out Crazy Diamond's huge cash in round start attempt. Just gonna do. Oh, he air dashes in. This could be the start of something bad, but he manages to land the hit, so he's okay for now. Crazy Diamond gonna be punished now. Once again, pushed back into the corner where he has so little space to move. But the counter is 6H. Crazy Diamond just bets on it. Alright, but a wake up parry from Aerobius catches that media attempt from Crazy Diamond. And he gets a good amount of damage off of that, and a whole lot of bar is built up now. Once again, getting a little bit of extra damage off of the no conversion from Crazy Diamond, and yeah. PRC giving Aerobius the advantage. He needs to get that one last counter hit. He's not dead yet. Alright, but that is a buster on hit. Crazy Diamond maybe getting hit intentionally there, as I think Axel 6H is actually more plus on block than hit, because that's just how Guilty Gear works. Another slide hit connecting. Crazy Diamond able to get into the zone he needs to be now. The 5D connecting. Aerobius too flustered to block it on reaction. Ransom pushing him away, good 5P poking him out there, but the slide head's going to connect regardless. Big jump edge, but not quite the right conversion from Crazy Diamond. Still, he does get the flick, and that just walk up buster. He has more than enough damage to finish this off now, but he drops the combo completely. Doesn't matter. Crazy Diamond is your Netplay tournament number 99 champion, taking it 3-0 in one of our fastest grand finals of all time here. Aerobius just getting completely overrun as Crazy Diamond comes back with a once again triumphant return. So, I guess that is it for tonight. MacD will win number 100. Alright, so for those of you who missed it before, I guess I'll say it again. I'm gonna throw a $100 pot bonus into the mix for our tournament next week. So, first place will win the most money, second place will win a little less, and third place will get themselves a nice little participation prize, we'll say. So hopefully we get good numbers, get a good amount of people. The rules might change a little bit, so I'll ask you to keep an eye on the Netplay tournament channel, especially on that Wednesday. Crazy Time is out of here. I'll be out of here in a second. Don't forget to follow Render. He's got his tournament on this Friday, as he always does. Puts a lot of effort into that. And yeah, so hope you all tune in next week. Hope you all had fun tonight. And yeah, keep an eye on the Discord if you want to see what's happening with number 100. Now let's see who we can host tonight. Alright, I guess I will do what I usually do and send you fellas over to the Samurai Showdown stream. Go say hi to Taj Gara, see how he's going. Doing his best to keep the Sam Show community thriving, and I'll catch you here next week for our hopefully biggest Netplay tournament in Guilty Gear history.